Welcome to Garden Blooms, Bring Garden to Life. In today's episode, we'll journey through the quiet beauty of a European garden, where timeless design meets everyday simplicity. You'll uncover effortlessly elegant ideas to transform your outdoor space, whether it's a grand backyard or a cozy patio, into a dreamy, chic oasis. We'll explore soft textures, natural elements, and calming details that breathe life into European-style gardens. Picture gravel paths winding between lavender hedges, stone benches nestled under olive trees, and warm sunlight filtering through wrought iron pergolas. Each element speaks to serenity, grace, and quiet charm. So, grab a cup of tea, get inspired, and imagine how these romantic, relaxed garden touches can fit into your own space. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below with your favorite moment or garden idea. Let's bloom together. One of the most defining features of a European garden is how the paths lead you, gently, thoughtfully, through the space. Gravel paths edged with soft plantings or low boxwood hedges invite calm exploration. These routes are never forced. They feel like whispers, encouraging you to stroll, pause, and breathe. The texture of the path matters. Soft crushed granite crunching underfoot or cobblestone segments laid in a fan shape both offer visual beauty and grounding sound. These natural materials not only enhance the aesthetic but also blend seamlessly with plants and structures around them. Even a small courtyard can benefit from purposeful pathways. A single stone trail winding to a cozy bench or a short arc curving around a herb bed gives a sense of place. In European design, movement isn't just practical, it's poetic. A hallmark of traditional European gardens, especially French and Italian styles, is geometric balance. From perfectly trimmed boxwood squares to symmetrical planting beds, this sense of structure adds timeless order. Even in small spaces, you can mimic the effect using planters, gravel borders, or repeating forms. Hedges and living walls play a powerful role here. They frame garden rooms, define edges, and lend a sense of quiet privacy. Clipped yew, laurel, or hornbeam hedges are classic choices. Their sharp lines contrast beautifully with soft florals, creating a satisfying balance of form and freedom. European garden geometry is never rigid, it's poetic. Paths often lead to focal points like urns, statues, or fountains placed on centerlines. The goal is not perfection, but intention. Even informal layouts benefit from repeated patterns that create visual rhythm and tranquility. European gardens often feel like living paintings, thanks to the dreamy layering of romantic blooms. Lavender, old-fashioned roses, delphinium, and salvia sway gently in the breeze, their colors soft and their scents unforgettable. The planting feels relaxed and wild, but always intentional, like a quiet melody. Soft planting doesn't mean overgrown. Plants are often chosen for both their form and texture, like the frothy plumes of astilbe or the silvery leaves of artemisia. These pair beautifully with clipped shapes or gravel paths, creating contrast and harmony in the same space. What makes these plantings magical is the rhythm. You might find lavender lining a path, then echoing again in a terracotta pot across the way. Repetition of color and shape keeps the garden cohesive while still feeling loose, fresh, and romantic. In a quiet European garden, seating isn't just functional, it's poetic. A worn stone bench tucked beneath a flowering tree or a wrought iron cafe chair set beside a planter becomes an invitation to rest, reflect, and enjoy the beauty that surrounds you. These rest spots feel like secret retreats. Choosing the right materials adds to the atmosphere. Weathered wood, aged limestone, or vintage ironwork blend seamlessly into the soft surroundings. A well-placed bench beneath a climbing rose or beside a fountain becomes a moment of pause, not just a piece of furniture. Even the smallest space benefits from a cozy seating nook. A single chair surrounded by pots of lavender and thyme, a cushion on a low wall, or a bistro set under a vine-draped pergola, all create opportunities to enjoy life at a slower, more meaningful pace. Water is a quiet soul in European gardens. The gentle trickle of a fountain, the still reflection of a stone basin, or the soft ripple of a pond brings movement and music to the space. It captures the senses and adds a meditative rhythm to your outdoor sanctuary. Fountains often sit at the heart of courtyards or tucked within a lush corner. Classical pedestal fountains, tiered stone basins, or even a simple wall-mounted spout offer elegance without overwhelming the space. They add life without cluttering the design. Water features also invite wildlife: birds bathing in the basin, bees sipping along the edge, dragonflies hovering at sunset. Even in the smallest gardens, a shallow bowl of water with floating blooms can be enchanting. It's about stillness, not size. Potted plants are essential in European gardens, lending history, flexibility, and a lived-in feel. Terracotta pots weather beautifully with age, their patina adding warmth and rustic charm. Filled with herbs, roses, or olive trees, they anchor spaces and create movable beauty. Urns and large stone containers often act as focal points, placed at the end of a path or on pedestals in corners. These timeless pieces add height and visual interest while softening formality with natural growth. Even mismatched pots grouped together tell a story. What's wonderful about container planting is its versatility. Whether you're working with a balcony or courtyard, pots bring greenery to every level, along steps, under windows, or beside a bench. It's elegance without effort, and a simple way to personalize any garden. European gardens often blend ornamental beauty with practical purpose. Fragrant herbs like rosemary, thyme, and sage are tucked between blooms or grown in charming pots near the kitchen door. Their textures are soft, their scents calming, and their presence deeply grounding. You might find a small raised bed framed by bricks, with edible flowers like nasturtium and violas peeking through herb leaves. Clipped bay trees in pots flank doorways, while chives line stone edges. These elements offer not only utility but sensory delight. Even in purely decorative gardens, herbs find a home. Their muted greens, silvery tones, and compact growth habit pair perfectly with romantic plantings. A garden that feeds your spirit and your kitchen is the perfect balance of form and function. As the sun sets, a European garden transforms into something truly magical. Soft lights tucked among hedges, candles flickering on a table, or vintage lanterns lining a path bring a quiet glow to every corner. This ambient lighting invites you to linger, to relax, and to savor the evening. String lights draped across a pergola or nestled in vines create a canopy of gentle sparkle. Iron sconces on garden walls, pillar candles in glass holders, or solar lights nestled in pots all offer subtle illumination without overpowering the softness of the garden. The key is intimacy. Light should feel like a gentle whisper, not a shout. The garden at Twilight is not about seeing everything, it's about feeling everything. A pool of light on a stone path, the glow of a lantern near a bench, these small touches create true enchantment. Vintage pieces breathe life and history into a European garden. A moss-covered statue tucked among hydrangeas or an antique wrought iron trellis with climbing roses gives the feeling of a space lived in and loved over time. These touches lend character and quiet storytelling to even the simplest garden. A weathered mirror hanging on a garden wall expands space and reflects natural light. A forgotten urn, chipped with age, holds cascading petunias or herbs. These pieces don't match, they belong. They bring warmth, imperfection, and elegance all at once. Whether collected from markets, passed down through generations, or simply chosen with care, vintage decor elements enrich the garden's soul. They encourage nostalgia and add layers of texture and meaning, reminding us that beauty lies in the stories objects carry. In European gardens, beauty doesn't stop at the ground. It climbs, softly and romantically, across arbors, pergolas, and garden walls. Think of a rose-covered archway or a green trellis bursting with clematis and jasmine. These vertical elements add structure, fragrance, and a feeling of gentle enclosure. Climbing plants create romantic silhouettes against stone or stucco. Wisteria drips from pergolas like natural chandeliers. Ivy drapes along old fences. These vertical flourishes blur the line between architecture and nature, creating a dynamic, layered space that feels intimate and enchanted. By allowing plants to climb and cascade, you draw the eye upward, adding dimension and softness to even the smallest garden. It's a classic trick in European design that evokes secret garden charm and timeless elegance. Your dream garden doesn't need to be distant. It can begin right outside your door. With a few timeless design touches, inspired by classic European charm, you can create a personal haven of beauty, comfort, and joy. Whether you're starting small with pots and pathways or redesigning an entire landscape, every step brings you closer to your oasis. Remember, elegance isn't about perfection. It's about intention. Let your garden reflect your story, your pace, and your pleasures. Maybe it's the scent of lavender, the sound of a small fountain, or a cozy nook for your morning tea. With these ideas, your garden becomes more than a space. It becomes part of your life. Thank you for joining me today on this journey through timeless European garden design. I hope you feel inspired to begin or continue shaping your outdoor retreat. Until next time, keep blooming with beauty and joy.